So here we have the BMW 520D on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 4-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors and loads of boot space as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we're seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, then the speedometer, the rev counter, and the coolant temperature gauge on the right-hand side. In the middle at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 58,311. You can change the information above that within the speedometer by hitting a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter. And on the right-hand side, stereo and phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after you pair the phone up to the car, and that's done over on the screen in the middle here. This is BMW's professional nav, which of course means it's got satellite navigation. Professional in the sense that it's the extra wide screen. As you can see, nice clear color display. It's a very, very easy system to use as well. To pair your phone, just come up to the phone heading, and then you would go down to Bluetooth devices and follow the instructions from there. All the movement I'm making on the screen is all being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial, as well as the collection of buttons that surround it, but you can do virtually everything from the dial. It twists, it pushes down, it moves to the right, to the left, up and down. Really nice, easy system to use. For example, I can rotate it to radio if I want to. Press the dial down. You'll access your music from there, and you can see we have FM, AM and DAB radio all available to us. If you want to listen to your own music, that's under the multimedia heading at the top just here. And again, we've got a few ways we can listen to it, and they include various external devices you can plug in. So we have USB input, Bluetooth audio, and auxiliary input as well. Working our way down, we have the CD player, the main volume for the stereo, which you heard me adjust just a moment ago, and then dual zone climate control beneath that. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, you can increase, decrease the fan speed, you can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in. The air conditioning is on at the minute, it's off or on, so it's on when that light shows, or hit auto. When I do this, the car will take control of the direction of the air and the fan speed, which you can see it doing and hear it doing now, and it does that to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. To override it, press the auto button, you'll go back to whatever setting you had it on previously. We have a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same over on the passenger side just here. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox, and then these buttons beside it, so we can turn off the traction control. The car can be changed from sport to comfort modes from here. We have an electronic handbrake with an auto hold function, and this button turns off the parking sensors for the car. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.